Have you ever stood next to a cruise ship and wondered how something so gigantic, so heavy can float on the ocean? Some of these ships weigh as much as skyscrapers. Their size is mind-blowing. Imagine a floating city with swimming pools, restaurants, and thousands of people all gliding across the water. Yet despite their massive weight, these ships don't sink. Instead, they sit high and proud on the waves. Now try a simple experiment. Take a small rock and drop it into a pond or lake. Instantly it plunges straight to the bottom, disappearing beneath the surface. No matter the size of the rock, it always sinks. It's almost as if the water is rejecting the rock, refusing to let it float. So what's going on here? Why do heavy ships float while much smaller rocks sink? The answer is a scientific principle called buoyancy. Buoyancy is the force that lets objects float or sink in a fluid, like water. It explains why boats, ships, rubber ducks, and even ice cubes can float. Here's how it works. Whenever you put something in water, it pushes some water out of the way. This is called displacement. The amount of water pushed aside depends on the object's size and shape. If you've watched a bathtub fill up as you get in, you've seen displacement. The water rises because your body takes up space the water used to occupy. Here's the key. If an object displaces more water by weight than it weighs, it will float. That's why a massive cruise ship, with its wide hull and huge volume, stays on the surface. The ship is designed to move aside a huge amount of water, and the weight of that displaced water is greater than the ship itself. That's the secret to its buoyancy. Rocks are different. They're dense and compact, with little empty space inside. When you drop a rock in water, it doesn't push aside much water, certainly not enough to match its own weight. So, gravity wins, and the rock sinks quickly to the bottom. Cruise ships are built differently. If you could look inside, you'd see they're mostly hollow, filled with air and open spaces. This makes the ship much less dense overall, even though it's made of heavy materials like steel. The combination of a lightweight interior and a broad flat hull means the ship can displace a huge amount of water, making it float. So even though a cruise ship is enormous and weighs thousands of tons, it floats because it's lighter, on average, than the water it pushes aside. The next time you see a ship gliding across the sea, remember, it's not magic, it's the science of buoyancy at work. Science really does keep things afloat. From the tiniest pebble to the largest cruise liner, it's all about density, displacement, and the invisible forces that shape our world. Next time you're near the water, take a moment to marvel at the wonders of physics happening right before your eyes. Like, subscribe and comment "ship" if you like swimming.